Former Minnesota House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband, Mark, are lying in state in the Minnesota Capitol today. Hortman and her husband were shot and killed in their home earlier this month in what authorities are calling a targeted attack. Their golden retriever, Gilbert, was gravely wounded in the shooting as well and had to be euthanized. He will lie in state by their side. Members of the public will be able to pay their respects until 5 p.m. today, local time. Now, today's tribute comes on the same day as the accused gunman faces a judge in federal court. Vance Belter faces half a dozen charges, including multiple counts of murder and stalking. Prosecutors say he was disguised as a police officer when he shot and killed the Hortmans inside their home. He's also accused of shooting and wounding Minnesota State Senator John Hortman and his wife. Now, they survived. The FBI says Belter had a hit list of dozens of lawmakers, including several from at least 3 other states. Let's bring in Anna Schecter. She's the senior coordinating producer for CBS News Crime and Public Safety Unit. So, Anna, can you walk us through what's happening at today's proceedings?
Sure. Well, Vance Belter walked into the federal courthouse in St. Paul, and he had a public defender assigned to him. And there was a little bit of courtroom drama because almost immediately she approached the judge and started explaining the horrific conditions she says that he's in. He is on suicide watch in a local county jail. She said he hasn't slept. There's loud banging, lights are constantly on, there's an issue with someone in the neighboring cell, and she asked for a continuance. So what that means is a delay. So we haven't even heard a plea from Vance Belter. We expect to hear that likely next week. So today we kind of heard a little bit more about what life has been like. He even addressed the judge, telling the judge, I haven't slept in about 12 to 14 days, so I need to get my sleep, is essentially what he was saying. His lawyer said, I can't even do my job because I can't get him on the phone. He's exhausted. So that's what happened. It was unexpected today. Yeah. It was sort of an unusual hearing in federal court, and federal prosecutors did not argue with that. Essentially, they agreed. And so next week, July 3rd, we will likely hear more.
Okay, so July 3rd is really now the focus based on what happened today. What do we know about the investigation into the shooting and what the motive was here? I mean, I think that's what everyone's wondering.
We actually know so much about this investigation because police put out a lot of information during that manhunt. Remember, they didn't find him for a whole 36 hours. So as they were getting information, surveillance camera images of him, how he was on the run, they were putting all of that out to the public. Now, what they found in his vehicle was a list of more than 50 lawmakers, mostly Democrats, investigators tell CBS News. Also abortion rights advocates who were on this list that investigators believe was essentially a hit list, and that he was going down a line. And the other thing we know is that he went to a total of 4 homes in the middle of the night. And luckily, he didn't get to 2 of them. And unfortunately, he shot John Hortman and then shot and killed Melissa Hortman and her husband.
Well, we know you're going to continue following this, and you're always a very busy woman. Anna Schecter, thank you for joining us today.